Hi there, my name's Hayley and I like to make cool warm things. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little penguin. So to get started we are going to take 2 strands of our darker colour and make a magic ring. To make a magic ring I like to wrap the yarn around my fingers, creating sort of a cross on the top, insert my hook and pick up those back strands of yarn and pull that through, yarn over and pull that through to secure, and one more time. And then we're going to make 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So to make a single crochet you go in through the magic ring, yarn over the hook, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both of those loops, and that's your first single crochet. So we're just going to make 5 more. And then we are going to pull on the tails to close the magic ring and slip stitch into that first stitch to join. So insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over the hook, pull that through and pull through again. And round 1 is finished and you've got 6 single crochets. For round 2 we are going to start with a chain 1. So yarn over the hook and pull that through. And then we're going to increase into each stitch around. So we're just going to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. And slip stitch into that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 2 you'll have 12 single crochets. To start round 3 we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next stitch and then an increase in the next one, and just repeat that all the way around. And then at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 3 we'll have 18 single crochets. For round 4 we're going to start with our chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then an increase in the next one, and just repeat that all the way around. And at the end of the round we're just going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 4 we'll have 24 single crochet. For rounds 5 to 8 we are going to do the same thing. Start with a chain 1 and then work a single crochet in the next 9 stitches with our dark colour. And on our 9th stitch we are going to miss out our last yarn over and pull through, and add on 2 strands of the white yarn and pull through with the white. We're working the next 3 stitches in white, just work the first 2 as normal, And then on the last one, on the last yarn over, we're going to yarn over with our dark colour. And then work into the next stitch with the dark colour and yarn over with the white. And then work into the next 3 stitches with the white. So the first 2 are just the same as usual, and the last one we're working that last yarn over with our dark colour. Don't pull too tight on your yarn floats at the back because it'll bunch up all your stitches. And then we are just working the dark colour in the last 8 stitches of the round. Then at the end of the round we are going to slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 5 we'll have 24 single crochets. So as I said, we are going to repeat this for rounds 5 to 8, so we're just going to do that whole thing again. Work the dark colour into the first 9 stitches, and before you yarn over on the 9th stitch we are going to yarn over with the white. Now you can either snip the yarn here and rejoin it, or you can pull it across and work your white. Just don't pull it too tight. And I'm going to tie on that joining end to secure that in place now before I forget. And then work the 3 white, but I'm going to try and catch this tail to work over that too. And in that last white stitch we are going to yarn over with our dark colour, and then work our 1 stitch using the dark colour, but yarn over with white because we're changing colour again. Then work our 3 white stitches, yarning over with our dark colour on that last one, and finishing the round with the dark colour. And at the end of round 8 we've still got our 24 single crochets. To start round 9 we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 8 stitches, and on that last stitch we are going to miss out the yarn over because we're going to do that with the white to change colour again. And then we're going to work 9 stitches in white, I like to just work over the top of our dark colour on that middle stitch, just because it helps secure your first stitch where you change colour. And on that last stitch we are going to miss out the yarn over with white and yarn over with our dark colour, and then complete the rest of the round just working with the dark coloured yarn. And slip stitch into that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 9 we've still got 24 single crochets. So we are going to fasten off now. So yarn over the hook, pull that through, keep pulling and snip off the end and pull that through. And we can snip our white also now. And then we're going to get 2 strands of our lighter coloured yarn and join that on. I like to join my colours on into the slip stitch because I think it makes a neater colour change. So we're just looping the yarn around the hook and pulling that through, and I like to secure it with a knot. And we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet into the next 6 stitches. And then we are going to make the wing in the next stitch. So if you look at your stitch, you'll notice it has a V shape. The piece here is the front loop and the one here is the back loop. We're going to be working into the front loop, so going in through just that front loop only instead of going underneath and through both. We're going to make a single crochet, and then we're going to make a double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over the hook, go in through the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch into that second chain from the hook, make another double crochet, and a single crochet. And that's the first wing finished. We're going to continue on with the round, working into the next 11 stitches with a single crochet, put through both loops, and then we are going to make another wing. So we're going to make a front loop single crochet, a front loop double crochet in that same stitch, chain 2, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, a front loop double crochet, and a front loop single crochet. And our second wing is done. And we're just going to work a single crochet into the last 5 stitches of the round. Slip stitch to that first stitch to join. And at the end of round 10, we'll have 22 single crochets and our 2 wings. To start round 11, we are going to chain 1 and then work a single crochet into each stitch around. But when we get to the wing, I'll show you how to work around that. So we're working a single crochet into the first 6 stitches, And then you'll notice, because we only worked into the front loop, we still have the back loop from the last round. So just flip the wing out of the way and work into the unworked loop from round 9. Miss out the wing stitches and work into the next stitch. Move the wing out of the way and work into the unworked loop from round 9. Miss out the wing stitches and work into the next stitch and the last stitches of the round. Slip stitch into that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 11 you'll still have 24 single crochets. We're going to repeat this for rounds 12 and 13, working just a single crochet into each stitch around. And at the end of round 13 we've still got 24 single crochet. Now is a really good time to add your eyes, so you'll need 2 8mm safety eyes, and we're going to add those between round 7 and 8 and just in the middle of the white stitches that we made. And then we're going to continue on with round 14. So to start round 14 we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet into the next 10 stitches. On that 10th stitch we are going to stop before the last yarn over because we're changing colour to add the feet. So take 2 strands of your orange yarn and yarn over with that, and then we are going to make a bobble stitch into the next stitch. So yarn over, go in through the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and go in through the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, 3 loops on your hook, repeat that again, 4 loops on your hook, one last time, 5 loops on your hook, and then we're going to take our lighter colour and yarn over and pull through all of those loops. Then I like to squash the bobble stitch kind of to the front and work into the next stitch, so that helps secure it. And then we're working a single crochet in the next 5 stitches, so that's our first one, and on the last one we are going to miss out the yarn over, snip our orange so we can rejoin it for our other foot, and we're going to yarn over with the 2 strands of orange. Going to make the bobble stitch again in just the same way. then yarn over with our lighter colour and pull that through. And work a single crochet into the last stitches of the round to finish it. Slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 14 we'll have 22 single crochets and 2 bobbles for our feet. You can snip off the orange now, and what I like to do to secure them is just tie the 2 ends together, but just kind of tighten them up a little bit. And we've added our little feet. For round 15 we are going to start with a chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then work a decrease, and we're just repeating this all the way around. To work a decrease, insert your hook through the front loop of the next stitch, and then the front loop of the next stitch, yarn over your hook and pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and that's your decrease. And slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 15 you'll have 18 single crochets. Now is a really good time to add some stuff in, so we're going to do that next. And then for round 16 we are going to start with a chain 1, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the next stitch and then a decrease in the next, and just repeat that all the way around. Slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and at the end of round 16 you'll have 12 single crochets. For round 17 we're going to start with a chain 1, and then we're just going to decrease all the way around. Slip stitch to that first stitch to join, and fasten off. And we're done. You can add a little bit more stuff in at this point if you'd like, by using the back of your hook or a pen or a pencil, but I'm quite happy with mine. So I'm going to take my sewing needle and sew up the last round and my end in. And the last thing we need to do is sew on his beak. So I'm going to take a piece of the orange yarn and fold that over, add it onto my sewing needle, put with a loop towards the end, just so it's a bit easier to sew on. And I'm going to use the last dark coloured stitch on his face to place my beak, and I'm just sewing back and forth a couple of times until I'm happy with the size of the beak. And then tie that off and sew in that end. And our little penguin is finished. You can make him in more traditional colours if you'd like, or just whatever colours you like the best.
Hooked with Haley, where dreams are spun. Together we weave until the work is done.
Thanks for watching, give this video a like and remember to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.